So as we've said for a while now, we expected to see a move from the oil and gas companies on data center energy before the end of the year. And yesterday, the announcement became official. Chevron announced that they will be getting involved in the data center pursuit in West Texas in partnership with Engine One and their rights to the next several GE Vernova wind turbines. Now, this is not altogether surprising, but when you look at just how well the deal fits, it's pretty interesting. We talked earlier this week about how there's some current concern about how much debt the hyperscalers are taking on to afford AI. And if you noted Chevron's Investor Day comments yesterday, one of the big things that they're going to try and do is make sure that Chevron turns into a veritable cash machine over the next few years. Now, they're going to do that with production, but they're also going to need to drive new sources of revenue. Enter the data centers and the gas reserves that Chevron has, along with, importantly, those turbines that nobody else can get. So you take that, you add the fact, as we've already mentioned, that the Permian Basin, which is increasingly has been produced as far as it's going to go, or the good acreage is already owned by the majors, and you start to see the pieces fall into place. Like we've said before, you have a willing and able workforce who's able to operate those turbines. You have plenty of land. You have a way to source water, especially if they figure out a way to utilize some of the produced water that has been injected underground. So not an altogether surprising announcement, but certainly interesting. As we've said all along, there was going to be a big announcement from the oil and gas companies before the end of the year. And yesterday we saw it. I'm sure we will hear more from Exxon in the weeks and months to come, but stay tuned. It's about to get real interesting.